There's a spill into Jefferson County. Parliamentary motions coming up.
I'm going to start our meeting especially since it's just our city team members online. So for Stephen and Brian, for some reason I cannot start the video in the room, but I'm trusting that you can hear me. If not, Evan, if you can't hear me, I'm sure you'll let me know as well. Okay. All right. And we did make some adjustments to the mics, so hopefully your feedback isn't still there. However, I might have to futz with it while the meeting progresses for all of us, so just bear with me. Why don't you grab that? Oh, that's fine. We can hold on a couple minutes. We'll just all stare at Megan while she changes batteries. Yeah, nothing easier.
Yeah, every once in a while. Throw that out there.
You good? All right, very good. Okay, so with that, I'm going to call to order our Tuesday, January 7th Common Council meeting. Megan, would you please take the roll?
Davis?
Here.
Lampy?
Here.
Board?
Here.
Bartz?
Here.
Blanky?
Here.
Smith?
Here.
Schmid?
Here.
Wetzel?
Here.
Moldenhauer?
Very good. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, the first item on our agenda is the minutes of the council meeting from December 17th. Anybody have any comments or questions on those minutes? All right, next then is comments and suggestions from citizens present.
Eric Kluge?
Good evening, Eric Kluge, 915 Casey Drive. I just wanted to reiterate the kind of concerns that we had at the last common council meeting about the stormwater issues. I know I sent some pictures to Andrew and haven't really heard anything back from anybody. So just kind of looking for what we're trying to do, if we're going to hold out the developers accountable for some of the mistakes that were made, or if we're just going to kind of brush this underneath the rug and move on. So I know there's quite a few people in my neighborhood that want those answers as well. So just kind of be a thorn in your guys' side to make sure that we kind of get the answers that citizens were expecting. So thank you.
Very good, thank you. Anyone else? And remote is just our city team. All right, we do have one public hearing this evening. This is a public hearing to amend Chapter 550. This is the Blinsky-Hunter Oaks Plan Development, Area CB, in their general development plan. If anyone would like to comment, please come to the microphone and state your name and address. All right, we'll close that public hearing. Then let's move to reports. You have the Plan Commission minutes from December 9th, Public Works from December 10th, and the Downtown Main Street Reconstruction Task Force from December 17th. Comments from anyone on those? Yes, sir.
I just have one question on Public Works. For reference, it's page 14 of the packet, item E. It's for the, the sewer the sewer interceptor for the west side, the scope of that project, and I went back and checked, and I just want to make sure I'm understanding it, that the $28,500 is for assistance in the mapping of where that interceptor pipe is going to go, applications for easements, getting the granting of those easements and that kind of thing.
Yes.
So we're not actually redesigning anything. This is just the actual surveying for the placement.
Yeah.
I know this is a big project. It makes it so that the west side can actually get some development with
Yeah.
a reasonable price on that sewer.
Right.
Thank you.
Other questions or comments from anyone on any of the minutes? All right. Then let's move to communications and recommendations. The only item here is a bridge update. So the last time we spoke, I mentioned to you all about the issue that arose with the placement of the abutment foundation. So since that point in time, the abutment foundation was removed. It has been re-poured. They should be removing the frames today, and then they'll start backfilling that area. They were able to do this with no impact to the timeline, so we're still looking at early spring. The bridge girders are coming. They should be coming next week. So if you're in the community that's like during the daytime, that is something that you'll observe. They're coming over 2 days on the 14th and the 15th. Between about 10 a.m. by the time they arrive in the city and 1 p.m. That's not constant time, but in that time frame on those 2 days, they will arrive. They're massive spans of concrete. And so we will have some traffic interruptions at Main and Church that will go all the way westward to about Montgomery Street as the massive trailer pulls in and then backs its way into the site. The PD is obviously helping us out on that. And Andrew has been, and Streets as well, has been working to get that plan solidified. So we should see the bridge girders the 14th and 15th. The majority of them will arrive on the 14th. 2 will arrive on the 15th. The next thing that will also be noticeable is there will be some closures and removal of sidewalks between the bridge and the 100 block. Letters did go out by hand to the property owners before Christmas. So those letters indicated the timing, where to contact with questions. So what you'll see is in that section of Main Street, the curb, gutter, pavement on the roadway, and the sidewalks will all be coming out. And then on that same day, they're planning right now the 10th, which is this Friday. The schedule sometimes is fluid, so if that ends up being next week, that's when you'd notice that. On the same day, though, that the sidewalks come out, a temporary pedestrian sidewalk will get placed. So there should be access for the duration of that project until those sections are poured. So curb, sidewalk, and asphalt should go late this week, early next week, and then that temporary pedestrian surface would be placed. Any questions from anyone? Those are the kind of the next milestones. Yes.
East or west 100 block?
It is going to be the east. Yep, good question. Other questions? So it's, the barber shop building, the hair salon, Blue Butterfly, the B&B, White Oak. I'm missing one other business, but can you picture that section? Okay. Any questions, comments from anyone on the bridge? All right, very good. All right, then let's move to miscellaneous business. You have the payroll summary from November 27th to December 10th and cash and investments from November 30th. Comments or questions from anyone on any of those? All right, then let's move to our ordinances for this evening. The first is ordinance 24-33. This is to amend chapter 550 of our official zoning map here in the city through amendments of language to sections 550-38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 150, 152, and to chapter 532, our floodplain and shoreline wetland zoning. This is here for me and the Planning Commission on its second reading. Ms. Davis?
Motion to approve this ordinance?
Thank you, Ms. Davis. Second by Mr. Lampy. Questions or comments from anyone on this one? Megan?
Davis?
Aye.
Lampy?
Aye.
Board?
Aye.
Bart.
Aye.
Blanky.
Aye.
Smith. Schmid. Wetzel. Moldenhauer. Motion passed 9-0.
Thank you. Next is ordinance 24-34. This is to amend chapter 500-3B, stop intersections. This is here from Ms. Davis in Public Safety and Welfare on its second reading. Mr. Blanky.
I will move for 2434.
Thank you, sir. Second by Mr. Bartz. Motion by Blanky, second by Bartz. Questions or comments? Megan.
Blanky.
Aye.
Smith.
Aye.
Schmid. Wetzel.
Aye.
Moldenhauer. Davis. Lampy.
Aye.
Ford.
Aye.
Bartz.
Aye.
Motion passed 8-1.
Thank you. We have another opportunity for comments from anyone present or anyone remote. And before I take a motion to adjourn, for those of you that normally are attending, our meetings are not typically 11 minutes. So I guess you picked a good one to come to. So with that, I would ask for a motion to adjourn. Motion by Mr. Moldenhauer, second by Mr. Schmid. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, thanks, everybody.